Okay, here we are again. The second week of our D&D campaign. Let me go ahead and move my mic where it should be. And hopefully we don't die, because two of us almost died last week, and it was not...
Operation Bullet Shield was a complete success.
Yeah, that was definitely a very fun tactic. I'm glad that I'm glad that it worked. I'm not gonna lie. So I was doing my best not to kill you guys.
Right?
And I do mean that. So not only
And
did I
hey,
take
Ben.
my dice that was rolling really well, I was also rolling it twice and taking the lowest possible number.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
So you guys don't understand how
That
many
dice
times.
had it out for us, man.
Yeah, so I'm not using that one today. I'm actually going to use this one. This little guy. I don't know if you can see it.
Not really.
That is not the kill dice. My kill dice is a lot shinier. That's my kill dice, apparently.
As it should be.
You save that one for special occasions.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Who doesn't want to be killed by something shiny?
Yeah. I mean, if I had to pick away.
It's true.
Yeah, and hello, Ben. I can't wait for you to join next week. And maybe even Mr. Betrayal.
And maybe even not let us die.
Yeah. So we'll actually have a full-on healer.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, because Nick's our pseudo-healer.
I am, yeah.
My healing spells really ready to go.
Just mending, that's about all I got.
Yeah.
But either way, it doesn't do us any good when he's on his face.
It's true.
That's completely true. Thank you, actually. I was going to ask if you would please do this instead. Do it this way instead.
Yeah,
of,
that definitely works.
Let me do my shifts back to all my stuff. Close that down. I'll actually delete that later. So yeah. Okay, so I've got Twitch up. I've done my post. I'm doing the best I can with my limited screen, so it's gonna be fun. So yes, welcome back to the War of the Mad King. I'm so glad to see everyone. I like how Nick's getting into character to match his avatar. Unfortunately, Tyler can't really look like a cat.
I can go get the cat and I can put it on my head.
And I haven't seen T's horns in a while, so I think we're copacetic.
What if I put a Pikachu hat on? Does that count?
That counts. Yeah,
I have one. I have one just right back there.
Yeah. So where we left off is you guys were going to take a slep.
Yeah.
You have 3 dead bodies near you, so
excellent.
I don't know what you guys are gonna do about that.
I'll loot the shit out of them.
Do you wish to do that before you go to sleep or after?
I'm gonna heal first.
Okay.
Once my turn comes around.
It is actually what we call a free turn, so everybody will be free to do that. But that's only if you have healing abilities.
I do.
I don't.
Okay. I know T had the only stem pack and she stabbed herself trying to stab the guard.
Freaking luckily she stabbed herself.
Yeah, that was the most unlucky thing that has happened.
I planned it.
Yeah, so there's no stem packs to give to anybody else yet. Just as a foreshadowing, I do plan on introducing you guys to the currency of the game, and
Acorns.
hopefully get you guys in here to figure out where you actually are. So, yeah. So it is up to you guys. Free roam to everybody if you wish to
Okay.
actually just sleep, mend, loot bodies.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna loot
cast.
these guys right in front of me.
Okay,
Yeah,
so who wants to go first?
Teresa can go.
Nick, you
Okay.
can heal yourself.
Okay.
Okay, so Nick, you're gonna use mend.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
I'm trying to get the info on it. The problem I'm having is locating where the details of each spell are.
Yeah, I was looking that up and then I got distracted.
Yeah, that's the same problem I'm having.
Well, I mean, I guess while he's doing that, Teresa, you can
Yeah.
do your
Yeah,
thing.
that's true.
Okay. So can I loot those guys?
Absolutely. So when you move up, you find on the first guy, what seems to be. Hopefully, we don't get hit with a copyright infringement, but bottle caps. He's got like a sack full of bottle caps, and what's left of the gear that you didn't liquefy.
I forgot
enough.
that guy got liquefied.
Yeah.
Uh,
So there's like a helmet, a tattered chain shirt that has a giant gaping hole in it, and 2 goopy boots.
Goopy boots.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
take the bottle caps
Okay.
and the helmet.
Okay. And so when you take the bottle caps, you find that there's about 30 in there.
Okay.
And you're gonna take the helmet, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just a standard helmet. There's nothing interesting about it. If you were to try to put it on your head, A, ew, gross. B, it would be almost too big for your head because of how big his head was.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're gonna go to the guy beside him while Nick's still looking.
Sure.
Okay. So on this body, even though his head is now a little bit or half of his head, I should say, is a little bit away from his body. You also find another sack full of bottle caps, his pike, and a perfectly good chain shirt that has the emblem of the city that he guards.
What's the emblem?
The emblem just looks like a sun that also has like a radioactive symbol in the center.
Well, I'll take the bottle caps again and the pike.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh. This guy was actually saving his bottle caps, and you found 74 on him.
Nice.
Jesus.
Drinks are on her.
Pretty much.
So yeah, Nick, did you find your spell?
I did, yeah.
Okay, cool. So what does this spell do?
All right. It says a creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. No effect on undead or constructs at second level. Well, it says second level or higher. Healing increases by 1d8 for each slot level above the first.
Okay. So if you were to use like a second level spell, it'd be an extra d8. But since you're only using a first level spell, because you don't have second level unlocked, it's just the one. So if you
How do you unlock the second level?
it's just by leveling up.
Oh,
If
okay.
you look in your druid's table, it tells you when you start getting second level spells.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, so I'll roll a 1d8 then to see.
Okay.
And my spellcasting modifier is...
I just want to sleep.
Okay, so you're just gonna lay your head down. Just be like, I'm tired.
I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap right here.
Where do I roll find my modifier? Is it my wisdom or my intelligence?
It would be wisdom because
Okay.
you're a wisdom-based
Okay,
spellcaster.
so 2 then, I suspect. So 1d8 plus 2. Got it.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Let's see what you get.
Dice roller. D8 plus 2. Rolling.
I'm actually like starting to feel better, but not at the same time.
That's
Alright,
good.
cool. It's extra 5. It's 5 health. Put you up to 6.
Okay.
So yeah, and then if you just click the health, just put +5.
I'm going to sleep right there in that little kind of alcove of those rocks.
Nice. Okay.
Sweet.
T, are you gonna go loot the third body?
Sure.
Okay. You don't have to. I was just asking.
Oh. No, I'll go to sleep.
You go 3 for 3.
Well, I'm sure somebody else wants to loot him.
I need health, so I'm sleeping to get some health back.
Hmm. So then, yeah, I'll loot him, I guess.
So again, another sack. Jesus, you are quite the lucky woman today.
Good,
This
she's
man-
paying for everything.
Yeah,
Not just today.
yeah. This man has 87 caps on him.
Wow.
I'm rolling a D10 or like a D100 to see how much money they have each.
Are you sure she's not a rogue?
You know, like
starting
she said
to.
she's a warlock, but
I'm starting to wonder.
Speaking of, Nick, did you get your circle? Since I know druids get their circle at level 2.
I was actually just trying to find the...
Or maybe Teresa is a rogue posing as a warlock.
Right, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I saw the druid circle thing somewhere. Let me get back to the page.
Okay.
58.
Probably should have told you to take care of that.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Yeah. It happens.
Druid.
You're still learning. Anyway,
This
so
is... Yeah, go ahead.
but they're like this guy's like armor isn't really worth keeping, just like the first guy's. His pike is covered in Rukos' blood, but that's about it. So
Second level, and again it's 6. Okay, so it just says the druid circle. It doesn't say which ones I have. Oh, there it goes. I'm
yeah.
retarded. Yep.
I was gonna say it should be like the
Yeah.
next page. Okay.
I got it.
So you guys are all setting up for slep then?
Yeah, one of us has got the guard though.
Okay, and I think Raylan, you said you were going to stay up the first shift.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Mhm.
So by the time you guys actually fall asleep, it's about 10 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are gonna do it in 2-hour shifts, I'm assuming. Or are you gonna try to go and stay up for longer?
I think shifts is the way to go.
She's muted. I can't tell.
Yeah, I can do whatever. Either way.
So the longer they sleep, the more of a chance they are of getting health.
Right.
But you also don't want to exhaust yourself either. So you can't pull an all-nighter. But if you want to say do a 4-hour shift
Mm-hmm.
and then switch out and let them do 2s or whatever, that's up to you.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay. So, these two fall asleep. Rukos is, up in his alcove. Silverside, I'm assuming, is just down in the floor bed or the forest bed.
Yeah, I'm just laying down right where I fell before.
Yeah, just like, all right, I'm done. So T, I need you to roll me a perception check. It's now midnight. It's about halfway through your shift.
And we're gonna really need you to not roll low,
Yeah, no pressure.
Yeah.
please.
Where is perception?
Should be on your skills. On your character
On your
sheet.
character sheet.
Mm, it says perception.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
It's under your saving throws and
Oh,
things
wait.
like that.
No.
So
Oh, wait.
the section right under saving throws. Yeah, there you go.
All right. So your first 2-hour shift goes without a hitch. You're actually kind of enjoying the forest sounds. Nothing comes near your way. You do kind of hear the sound of what you assume to be wolves.
Cricket.
Like baying off in the distance. Nothing's really jumping out at you. Like nothing's trying to come at you. Nothing's coming close. Nothing sounds close. With your dark vision and the light from the sky, it's like there's nothing really drawing your attention except for like to your northwest. There's just a giant pillar of light. That's about all that you can see. That is really would draw your attention. To which you might assume is where these guards came from. And now I need you to give me one more to make it through your second half of your shift. Okay. So you've kind of been up for a while. It's now 2:00 in the morning. You're just like you're starting to get a little tired. You don't hear you don't notice if something is getting closer. But luckily for you, nothing has at the current. You may wake up one of the two others to switch off.
Okay. So I should wake up Silverside because he has more health than Rukos. Shouldn't their health have increased by now?
Actually, I will allow them to go ahead and roll their hit die to increase their health.
So
yours, Rukos, is a D8 and Silverside's is...
D8 as
Or
well.
no, I'm sorry, it's a D10 and a D8.
the
'Cause
mine's a
Rukos is
10.
Rukos is the 10.
Okay.
The fighter. Nice. Nice.
Okay, so
Yeah, so Silverside's almost full health.
I'm not even at half.
So you wake Silverside up,
Yeah.
and he's looking much better than what he fell asleep as.
I'm feeling chipper.
And so I can move over here and go to sleep.
All right. So is it moonlit or anything out? Can we see?
Yeah, it is. Like I said, it's a new moon, so there's
Okay.
no moonlight, but you do have like the stars, and
Okay.
you have that giant pillar of light off in the northwest.
Hmm.
It's not like a glaring pillar of light, but it's like what you would see if you were like going to town in the middle of the night.
Okay, I gotcha. A good glow.
You know, it's just like light pollution and shit like that.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna identify with Circle of the Moon.
Okay.
Just so you know.
I don't know quite what that does. I haven't played a druid, so I can't. But it's good that you figured out your circle. I'm sure that's helpful.
That's at higher levels. It will be. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Can't really do anything right now.
I mean, it's to be expected.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. But second level. Okay. So how far? Where we originally saw these guys grouped together when they were speaking to the other people before they fucked off. Is there anything left in the camp that we can see that they were, or the meeting place that they were at?
There's nothing. All you see is just foot tracks.
Okay.
For like which way people went.
Okay.
But for some odd reason, the group that was standing here that had that wasn't the Merchants Guild, their foot tracks just don't exist. Like, there should be like tracks that went up into the grounds and out, but there was none there.
I'm going to move to here and investigate.
Okay.
Just kind of look around, see if do I see anything on the ground or off to the woods, to the left or right.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this should go well. Yeah. Wow.
Okay. So you're trying to look, but this isn't like the vault.
Okay.
So you're not used to looking for human foot tracks and stuff like that in dirt. You're used to looking for like rats and cockroach trackings in like dust.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. So like, you're trying to track the footsteps that were there, and besides the fact that they're not there in an unnatural way, you can't figure out why. You're just like,
Oh, very perplexing.
Yes.
Okay.
But how long are you going to
Meander.
guard for? Well, guard for. Are you going to guard for 4 hours as well, or are you going to guard for 2?
I'll stay for 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need you to give me a perception for your first 2 hours.
Now, I have to add the modifier, correct?
Mhm.
Because it's a wisdom-based skill. Okay, so perception plus 2. Add 2. 15.
Okay. Just like earlier, you hear rustling and the baying of dogs, but the dogs kind of seem like they're getting anxious. Or maybe even like they smell something, and your best guess might be that you have 3 bodies right beside you guys.
Excellent.
That they might possibly smell.
Okay. I'm going to try to move these bodies out into the roadway. Like, how do I ping these guys again? There we go. I'm going to try to drag these guys out into the road so they're away from the camp.
So are you trying to drag them to where you're at?
Yeah, we'll just put them out there for now. That's what I was going to try to do. Yep. Need a strength check or something? Athletics?
Yes. I'm going to need you to, give me strength. and if it's high enough, I'll count it for all 3.
Okay. Strength is 14 plus 2.
Yeah. Luckily, you only have to worry about 2 bodies because this one is goop.
Goop. Excellent.
You're welcome.
Right.
T's like, yes, I did.
How do I roll the actual strength itself?
Should be able to just click on the strength.
On the word strength.
Yeah.
There you go.
Damn. Yeah. So yeah.
People pay extra for goop.
So yeah, you move these 2 bodies
Okay.
over here. And they're off into the road.
Perfect.
Away from the camp.
Okay.
This goop pile is actually kind of starting to seep into the earth.
Gross.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and stand back from when my people are sleeping and just kind of watch.
Alright, give me your second.
Perception.
I will not.
Douche told.
So add 2 to this.
Okay.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus.
Nick is on fire today.
Wow.
Yes, last week it was T, now it's Nick.
Don't
Tyler,
ever
you might
expect it to happen for me. I used all of my luck earlier today in a different game.
Yeah, so your smart move of the bodies actually attracted the dogs away from you. And you see these... They're very bone thin.
Uh-oh.
But they look like bald wolves. Yeah, so they're massive, but they look small because they have no fur on them.
Okay.
And they come over and they're kind of starting to sniff around the bodies, and one of them lets out a howl that alerts the pack, and they actually grab these bodies and take them off.
Okie dokie.
So
I want to wake up Raylan and Rukos and just briefly tell them what's going on, just to kind of, in case we got to start smashing some stuff.
Rukos, since you've now officially slept 8 hours, you are at full health, good sir.
Woo!
You have experienced a long rest.
Yay!
And it is now 6 in the morning.
Okie dokie.
Let's see what that'd be. Okay.
So daylight starts to break. And, nobody has come to check on this. That guard that you charmed still hasn't returned.
Alrighty. So he went somewhere.
Let's go exploring.
Okay, where do you want to explore?
Where do you want to go? Yeah.
Well, they all went this way. So shouldn't we go that way?
They
Or
as
the-
in the
yeah.
dogs, or they as in the merchants?
the merchants?
Okay, the merchants followed the road.
Oh,
So they
okay.
went. Yeah,
Okay.
I kind of took them up and around, so I didn't grab the guards on accident.
Okay.
Where do you guys want to go?
Lead on, Chief.
Yeah, you're the one with all the money.
Yeah.
We
That
gotta
way, if
follow
you
you.
die, we
You
can
gotta
steal
pay for
your shit.
everything.
Yeah. So do you want to head to where the light was? Do you just want to follow the road?
Yeah, let's head towards the light.
Okay. Which is conveniently just following the road.
Fair
So,
enough.
yeah, you guys proceed down this trail, and as you get closer, you start to hear the bustle of noises. It's not like there's a distinguishable noise, but about 2 hours of walking, and you start to see a metal frame. It's got, yeah,
He doesn't like it.
yeah, he doesn't like it at all.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. So you start to see the metal frame of a wall, what seems to be a gate, and there's 2 people just standing out front.
Okie dokie. Does anyone have? Well, I have charm, but feeling good with talking to people because
Yeah, I
that's
have
not my
that.
forte.
Where I can convince them to do as I please.
All right, I'm going to shift scenes for you guys. So
Okay.
give me a second.
Okay. Ooh, hi. Okay.
But yeah, so you guys are actually more down the road, but this scene didn't have much. This is what you're starting to see.
Okay.
These walls are very tall, so you actually can't see inside the city at the current.
Okay.
But,
And there's nothing I
do
can
see
climb
these-
up to see inside the city?
Mm-mm. They have
Okay.
cut away enough that this way nobody could kind of get themselves over the wall
Gotcha.
for a surprise attack. So the only way in is as far as you could tell, the only way in is the only gate you can see.
Okay.
Let's approach the gate then and talk to these two fine gentlemen who probably aren't going to hurt us at all.
All right.
Well, I can charm one if you want to charm the other.
We
Or-
might not need to charm them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So who's gonna? Okay, I'll
mean,
go.
And
Yeah,
say
if
I'll,
you all three advance, it's fine.
I kind of flush myself with persuasion, so I'm not sure how well in that I'm going to be.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, so as you guys approach the gate, the guards are like, "Oh, state your business."
Just some weary travelers looking for rest.
One of the guards goes, "All right." He looks at his buddy, and his buddy goes, "Hey, you guys And he kind of like smugly looks at his buddy, and he looks back at you guys. He's like, "You guys don't happen to be vault dwellers, do you?" Huh?
I know not what you speak of.
No.
Nope, definitely not.
And so the other guard goes, see, I told you. No more coming out.
I'm curious. Did you say vault dwellers? What do those people look like?
A little bit of everything. There's a huge flood of them 2 weeks ago. Well, those that ended up surviving.
Please tell me more. I'm whispering to Teresa, give this man some bottle caps.
Okay.
Are you
Pay
gonna
for
sign
information.
it? Okay. I mean, how much you gonna slide him, T?
He's willingly giving the information, though.
For now.
I mean that's true. So, but so he sits there and he goes, well, they look like, just kind of look down, because, what would you call them? I don't know, they're like super green, ugly.
Orcs.
Yeah! Because there's a lot of them, and then there's a couple of those pretty kind, pointy
Okay.
ears.
Elves.
Gotcha.
Ah, yeah, those guys. They didn't really say what they were. But they didn't look human, except for
Okay.
half of them. Half of them looked pretty with pointed ears, but very human-like.
Might you tell us in which direction they went or where they were at when they were in town?
Well, the older guard just kind of looks over at the younger, and he goes, "Well, we're not supposed to tell you who comes in and who comes out."
Nudge, 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 nudge.
And then, so I pull out some bottle caps. I say, would this change your mind?
He looks down and he goes, "Well, none of the vault dwellers so far have had these, so probably they're not." Well, some stayed, and then a large portion of them left. Especially those big green ugly ones. They left almost the same night because they were ran out of town for being belligerent.
Imagine that.
All right, so let's go inside then if they're allowing us to pass.
Yeah.
the gates don't open till 8, but you make it worth our while. And he kind of like takes the bottle caps he already has and just jiggles them a little bit. And he goes, maybe we can let you in early.
Alrighty.
So I give him a couple more.
He goes, thank you very kindly, travelers. And he sets them in his little pouch. And he goes, welcome to Hallbrook.
Holbrook.
And he opens a little side, he walks around and opens a small side door in the gate.
So
Alrighty.
we're coming in like right back there.
No, you guys are coming in like right around that area.
Okay.
So like these, yeah.
I can't see where we are. Oh wait, there we are. Yep,
Yeah, you gotta scroll down.
I got it. Yep. So we're like over here.
Yep. All right. So as you enter, you see a giant statue of what looks to be
A penis.
a man. Shut up. But like it looks like a man catching a nuclear bomb.
Already.
And that is just in the front area, and you realize that the noise that you heard as you were approaching this area was the town. Like it is super noisy.
Bustling.
And as you enter, yeah. I didn't put all the tokens in here because I didn't want to make this space super busy, but you see a bunch of people, all kinds of people. Creatures you've never seen before. Beings selling things left, right, and center.
Okay. So now, can we see everything that's on this area, the screen, or is this like there are corridors and things we have to walk down?
All the people that you currently see are people that you may talk to.
Okay.
There are different things. If you decide to explore the town more, there's different things that you will be able to see.
Okay.
And I will describe as I have been.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead. Sorry.
That's fine. Certain houses or certain of these buildings will have things like signs to notate who's got like who's doing what. So like if one of them might be a blacksmith, one of them might be a doctor, medic person.
I would like to find that person.
Okay. Well, start exploring town.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where the door is.
So are we fully through the gate?
Steps. Yeah, you guys came through the steps. These are through a gate. These are steps. This is an open gate.
Okay.
There's 2 town guards sitting here, and then everything else is free run.
So the baker would be straight ahead of us.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. I'm going to.
These are walls, and this is like
Gotcha.
The guard area.
Guard shack or something.
Yeah, the guard barracks, if you will.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take a little journey here.
All right. We could do this in turns. I can
Sure.
always bring the turn order up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Do you guys want to keep the same rolls as last time and just roll through, or?
Yeah, that's fine.
It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
Well then, Rukos, we will start with you. What is the first thing you want to do?
What is That's a really good question because I has no money because Raylan's the one with all the money. Well, shit. I really don't know, to be honest with you. Who's this guy with no name?
Did it not show up? Hold on.
Yeah, bard.
Boop.
His name is
Cart maker.
Talk to the
Okay.
bounty hunter and
Yeah.
take a job.
That's a good point.
Yeah, they're just very generic names.
Okay.
Mostly just what they do. Or roughly who they are.
Let's see. Well, shit. really don't know. I did not think about this whatsoever. I guess I'm gonna ask Raylan if I can have some coin, some
Sure.
bottle caps.
What are you going to give me in exchange for it?
Not punch you in the face.
I mean, there's that.
that is an option. Can I have some bottle caps to speak to the beggar?
Yeah.
So just
Speak
a
me to
couple.
it. Yep.
Nice. Okay, how much do you decide to give him, Miss Raylan?
How much did I give the guards?
We'll say 10. Was enough to grease him.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Everyone likes a good greasing.
Yeah.
So I'll give him 25.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, she has
181.
Shit ton.
Yeah, but you need armor and
I have armor. I have
drinks and,
studded leather armor.
drinks.
She's
Okay.
like, I got
So
some.
so I got 25. I'm gonna move up here and offer the beggar 5 of those.
Okay.
And ask if there's anything. How do I word it? Ask if they've noticed anything odd happening recently.
The beggar takes your coins and she smiles over it and she goes, well, as far as strange goes, she looks at the town guards and she goes, there has been since, but nobody believes me. They think I'm crazy. They all think I'm crazy. Nobody believes that there's man-made people here.
Cool.
Golems.
Okay.
All right. Well, you guys keep talking crazy. Still your turn there, Rukos.
Since? Fuck those guys.
That's right.
Yeah.
Had without paying extra money just to see if I'll get any information, has there been any odd symbols left around the town in the last 2 weeks?
She's like, symbols? Define symbols.
Drawn shapes on buildings or signs.
She looks at the one down the street, kind of at this building right here. She goes, that one's got a weird symbol, and all it is just the Hephaestus, or not Hephaestus, the medical staff for like doctors and stuff like that.
Got it. So
So
she's
you
not
say
going to
she-
give me any more information. Okay.
Well, it's not that she's not going to give you any more. It's just she doesn't really know what you're trying to.
Anything new that has appeared in the last 2 weeks?
She goes, no, but maybe one of those fake people, synths. Maybe they know. I heard there's a doctor in town that was supposedly one. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Sounds great.
Yeah.
I would like to seek out said doctor, for sure.
You go to knock on the door for this building right here, and you notice that it's locked, which is odd for a doctor's office. But it's also like 7 in the morning.
Right. Okay.
So there is a bit of a bustle, which is still kind of odd for a town. But it's mostly people like prepping to leave or
Gotcha.
setting up shops and shit like that.
So Raylan, I believe, is Sin. Are you done with your?
Yeah, I'm done for the moment.
Okay.
All
Then
right.
Raylun, are you up next?
I think you are actually.
Okay.
We're gonna keep the same turn order.
Okay.
There's nothing in the turn order box.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing
is
there.
it actually
So
empty? That's
yeah.
weird. Okay.
Would be lucky if you opened that set 10.
All right. Let me reset the turn order box then. It's weird. Usually, like it'll hold.
Yeah, it don't matter as long as one of us knows.
So let's add.
There you go.
Add.
Perfect.
You might want to put me on the bottom if you can.
Yeah.
Since I've already gone.
All right, we'll just do it that way.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
then, yeah, Raylan. Well, you go ahead. What you want?
I want to go talk to the illusionist.
Okay. So you can make your way around that way. All right. So you come up to the illusionist, and he goes, puts out as big of a stretch as he can because he's a gnome. So he's like, yeah. What do you want?
I don't know. Can you teach me any new spells?
You want her to? You want him to teach you spells?
Yeah.
Okay. He goes, well, what do you mean teach you spells? I got scrolls.
Okay, can I
can't
read
teach
scrolls?
anything. He goes, yeah. Let me go open my shop. And he walks to his little door here and pops on in. And you hear an unlocking noise from the big door that's right beside it. So, as you enter into his shop, it's not a very big area, but it's definitely cramped with shelf upon shelves of books and tomes and a couple scrolls, some ink in areas, quills everywhere else. Weird cylinder-like pens. That looks like something that you had in the vault, but not quite the same. Then you see a novelty pen that's got a little smiley face that just kind of wiggles.
Wiggly smiley face pen.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
He goes, please, browse around. Look. So I'm assuming that you're looking for... Are you looking for something in particular, or are you just looking...
Just browsing?
Yeah, I'm just browsing.
Okay. What languages can you read and understand? I forgot. Elvish, Primordial, Draconic, and Common. And Celestial. Okay. So you're... So as you're, like, browsing through spells, you see a couple that would help, like, some that, if written correctly, would cause invisibility. You see some that, if written correctly... Because you can't quite tell without doing an investigation check to see if the spell is written correctly to make sure that it actually do what it's supposed to.
Okay.
But you see some that will give you more durability, some that seem like they'll make you a little bit stronger for a temporary amount of time. Everything has... I'm sorry?
I like the invisibility one.
Okay. You can do an investigation to see if the spell is written right. And you could tell by, like, if you read it, not out loud, but if you, like, read it to yourself, you can kind of feel if the magic's right.
By doing an investigation?
Yeah.
So, when Nick said that he got 3 extra or something like that. How do I know when that happens?
Oh, because he was looking at, instead of just adding it into the advanced dice roller, because he had multiple rolls, he was just like, all right, cool, add in whatever the modifier was. So, like, for your investigation, it'd be an additive 3.
And
So
how
this way you didn't have to keep coming in and, like, tapping his, like, tapping the words and shit like that.
Oh, by doing the advanced dice roller?
Yeah.
How would I know
you-
what? Oh,
Yeah, just kind of looking over your skills. So if you know that your modifier for charisma is 3, then you know to add 3 to charisma-based things in this and the other. Like investigation is intelligence, which is a 3 as well.
Right. It says the name of the
how
stat
would you
next
know
to
which
it.
dice to roll?
Hmm?
How would you know which die to roll?
It's always a d20.
Oh, so then
Yeah.
I would do +3 for my intelligence.
What did we roll? Damn, 20. Nice.
Already?
So, not a nat 20, but she did get a 20 score, which is still pretty good. So yeah, you go to like start reading the things, and you notice as you're getting to the last line, it kind of fizzles. Like the feeling fizzles. Like the spell is incomplete,
Okay.
but it's definitely mostly there. Like you feel like one word or a possible syllable is off.
So I don't want it then.
Um,
Or can I figure out how to correct it?
there is a possibility.
Okay, how
And
do
this
I-
also gives you information now you can haggle with them if you wanted to.
How does that give me information? Because I know how to fix it.
No, but you can always search around town. Maybe there's another person that's a spellcrafter. There might be an arcanist somewhere around that could possibly help you out.
Okay, so I barter with him and I say the spell doesn't work, but I'll still buy it for 2 bottle caps.
He goes, 2? That spell's worth at least 18.
I'll give you
But how
10
do you... He goes, how do you know it won't work?
because I read it and it doesn't work. Here I am, you still see me.
He goes, you're not supposed to be opening them. Be gone from my shop. Take it with you. I don't care.
Yay, bye.
Casey, bye.
Toodles. Poop.
And as you hear him, he's like,
Yeah, it's definitely condone stealing.
by the time that she's already like pieced out, like the illusionist is already flustered because it's super early in the morning. He hasn't really had his coffee, and B, he didn't realize that she had ran off with it.
Oh boy.
So being down a scroll doesn't really affect him too much.
Okay.
That you can tell.
Did I 5-finger lift anything on my way out? Can I roll for that?
You can try? Are you sure you're not a rogue?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I feel like she has a plan to become a rogue,
Yeah.
and she's just trying to get some warlock skills in there.
I can see T multiclassing as a rogue.
Yeah.
A roguelock.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna do it. No. When he was like, "Get out," you were just like, "All right, cool," and you just yoinked the thing that you already yoinked is the only thing that you're getting out.
All right.
So you do have a mostly complete invisibility spell.
Okay.
All right, Silverside, what you got going?
I'm gonna try to talk to this person here, the bounty hunter, and see if he'll
Okay.
strike up some conversation.
Okay.
So I walk up to him and I'm like, see that sky today? Talk about blue.
Oh man.
Oh man, new favorite. I'm telling you. It's just like, yeah, we'll have it.
What do you do here? You new in town? I am.
Come here often.
Yeah, right. This is a very dark alleyway for us to be hanging out together in.
It's making this really hard for me to not do this without laughing. He goes, well, what do you mean? He's
Well,
like,
go ahead.
it's like I'm part of the bounty hunters guild for the area. What do you want? What are you asking me? Why are you here?
I'm looking for work, actually.
Well, there's a guild chapter here. If you're actually looking, it's like just don't bother me or try to poach my bounties.
Fair enough.
And he's like, do you have a map?
I do not.
Are you new?
I am. I am new to this area. Yes, I come from a faraway land that you've never heard of.
What, like Phoenix?
Yes, like Phoenix.
Okay. He goes, well, first you might want to go see if you could find a map.
Okay.
Secondly, on the far left side of town, there's a guild chapter. If you want work, go find them. Quit bugging me.
I didn't catch your name. What was his name?
He's like, my name doesn't matter.
Already.
I don't want you to speak to me again.
Fair
I've
enough.
got somebody to go find. And he just kind of like walks off.
Already? Well, I'm gonna then. Does that end my turn then?
I mean, you could start advancing, but yeah, it's gonna be back to Rukos.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just stick around over here.
Do I have a range limit that I can do?
Think of it like combat. So you get about movement. You're double your movement. So if you can go 35, you could go 70. So 14 squares. What a helpful dickhead.
To prove that. Okay. Was I close enough to overhear the conversation that Silverside and the bounty hunter just had?
You were not.
Okay.
Because there's still a lot of people like starting to get ready. But you do see the bounty hunter coming out of the alley.
Okay. I really want to go talk to the Wanderer, but I don't know if I can make it that far. I don't see the ruler thing. Oh, there it is. Let's see, 25.
You'd be one shy.
You said double.
Yeah. And I counted out 15 from where you're at.
Can you fly?
Well, I was saying from here, 25 to there.
Yeah.
And then that would be 65. So yeah, I would actually be too shy because I can make it to right there.
Yeah. Well, I figured I was cutting like through this corner.
Oh.
Would put you at like right right in that corner. Or actually no, you'd be right beside him if you cut that corner.
So I could talk to him?
Yeah.
I'm going to move over here. Talk to the Wanderer. Tell him that I'm new in town, just kind of seeing the land if he has any tales that he would like to share.
He goes, well, it's a good thing I just woke up because I like telling tales. And I don't know why I'm going with the Christopher Walken.
I don't know why you are either, but I love it.
We're here.
Here we are.
So, I'm here. I might as well do it now. Teeth, that was just pink. How did you make it blue?
Magic!
See? This is why she wants to be a roguelock.
Yeah.
She's a Rolock, if you will.
And he goes, so I like to wander around too, and it's nice to find a fellow adventurer.
Sorry.
He's like, you know what? Here you go. And you see him pull out like a roll, and he hands it to you. He's like, have some breakfast on me.
Nice.
And you know what? He reaches behind his back, pulls out like a scroll-like thing, and he hands it to you. He goes, here's a map of the area.
Mother.
It ain't much.
Well, thank you very much.
He goes, what you need to do is you need to go to the Bounty Hunters Guild. They've got work. You should probably start finding some work first.
I will do that. Thank you for the information and safe travels.
Ah, you too, friend. He just kind of like walks down here a little bit more. That's about it.
Okay. I guess that's kind of the end of my turn there. I don't
Alright.
have any space to move. I used all my movement, so.
Odin, enough, my dude. Go see your mom.
But I have to poop.
He doesn't. He wants attention.
Ah.
Don't we all?
Whoa. Leave that for off camera. So, son, go to the bedroom. Go. You turd.
Yes, Father O'Reilly.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Raylan, your turn.
I guess I'll go talk to the shopkeep.
Okay.
Oops.
So shopkeep has finished putting out a fresh thing of watermelons. He's already got out some bananas. What looks to be tomatoes, but they're kind of odd. They're not what you're used to seeing in the vault. And then you kind of realize as you're looking over his food that none of it looks like it should. But none of it looks bad. It just looks odd.
Okay, I'm gonna buy some watermelon.
Okay. And he goes, Miss, is there anything else I can
Steal it all.
stop, Ben? Stop giving her ideas.
Can I steal it all?
Oh god.
You can attempt to.
You
We're
need a
gonna die.
multi-class like now.
Yeah. Anyways, he goes, is there anything else that I can get for you before I ring you up?
Does he have anything to drink?
You see that he actually has lemonade, believe it or not.
Okay, I'll take some lemonade.
But does he have any grapes?
Oh, stop it.
He has
So he
an
pours
also.
yeah. Yeah. So he
Lemonade.
Lamau. So he puts some watermelon in a bag for you. He pours you a nice sized cup of lemonade. Here he goes, Miss, is there anything else?
No.
It's gonna be. He says, okay. This is gonna be 8 caps.
Okay.
I itched. All right.
Does this man even have lemons? No, he used them
to make
all.
lemonades. Yeah.
I'm telling you, the real question is, does he have any grapes? He's selling
And actually-
lemons. Lemonade.
He actually does have grapes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we don't have to bug him for 5 days. Got it.
No. So yeah, so you now have some food. You notice that the watermelon is more red than pink, and the the lemonade kind of smells a little off, but not in a gross way. Like, you could definitely tell that the water he used was not the purest, but it's the best he has.
Okay.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna eat it.
There it is.
You said you're gonna eat it?
The watermelon?
Oh, you're gonna eat it. Okay. I thought you said you were gonna eat it because
Gonna go yeet it at the illusionist.
Just, yeah! Take that, you gnome piece of shit! So yeah,
I have a roll.
so you take a bite of that watermelon, and it actually tastes very sweet.
I bet they water it all with blood.
Oh my.
It's my kind of watermelon right there.
Yeah. Same thing we water our grass with.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, so it tastes very sweet compared to what you're used to. I'm just letting you know.
Thank you.
I'm trying to paint the illusion for you.
Got
There's
it.
a lot of watermelon in the vault.
You guys had it like from the vault. You guys had a very decent farm that you guys were able to cultivate underground.
Gotcha.
There was enough fruits and vegetables inside said farm in order to feed up to 2,000 people
Oh wow.
every day.
Already.
Yeah, and so this has been sustained for 1,000 years. So it's a well-endorsed practice.
Okay.
Too bad none of you were part of that team. So anyways, is that all you got?
We're all
Bruce?
gonna die.
You have to fight for food and shit. I don't know. Raylan, are you done, my dear?
I'm done.
Okay. Silverside, back to you.
I'm going to talk to the traveling merchant here
Okay.
once I
Get on the right thing.
bust the situation here. Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask him. I'm new to town. I have some items I'd like to trade. Is this a job you or a profession you provide? Is this a
He goes, well, depends on what you're trying to trade. Oh,
what happened?
fucking Raylan used her invisibility. Did you hit delete on accident?
I didn't touch anything.
No, Nick, did you hit delete on
No.
accident?
No.
All right.
And just like that, Nick died.
Yeah, Nick, I need you to roll a new character now. No, I'm kidding. Give me a second.
What done did happen?
I don't know.
Well,
Yes,
Still looking at my sheet and stuff.
he just
so-
put on the ring. Yeah, exactly.
There he is.
Oh, excuse me. So yeah, there you go. He's like, whoa, and he's back. Okay.
That's how good I am.
Yeah. He goes, well, it depends on all what you have to trade and what you want.
Okay.
Because I have a myriad of things from, I have a couple stem packs. I've got some Radaway. Got some nice medics. I also have a couple swords and shields.
Okay. I would
And
like
if
to.
the price is right,
Mhm.
I might even possibly have a gun.
Ooh.
Interesting.
But we don't know what guns are.
But you don't, so you're right.
Don't you have some bullets?
I do, yeah.
Rukos
okay.
does.
Okay. Well, I had two questions actually. That creature we saw earlier, because I can, like, do we have like creature identify or anything like that? Because it says like my circle says I can transform into any beast I've seen.
You don't have like an identification thing, but if you
Okay.
described it to somebody, they could easily tell you what it was.
Okay. Well, I want to see if this. I want to browse the traveling merchant's wares and look for. I'd like to trade with him some very, very stylish matches and some candles
Okay.
for a couple of stim packs.
Okay. He says you've got enough matches and lanterns and candles here that I can give you 1 stem pack. It's like, these
Jesus.
things are expensive. They heal wounds as they are cut.
Ooh.
Yeah, but matches light your way. They start fires.
He goes, "Sir, I don't need that," and snaps his fingers and creates a small flame in his hand.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
He goes,
Oh.
"But I do know people who need them. So it's not like your trade is worthless. It's just not as worthy as you think it is."
Well, I will trade my candles and my matches for a stim pack.
Okay. And so he, exchange happens. He gives you the 1 stem pack. It looks exactly like the thing that T had in her hand when she
Excellent.
went to go attack the guard. So you know it has healing properties.
Okay.
You now know what the syringe full of strange liquid is, too.
Excellent. Adding it and removing stuff from my items.
Yeah.
How much does the stim pack weigh? 25?
Yeah, about 0.5.
Okay.
It's a very hearty tonic in a syringe.
Fair enough. I was going to ask you also, if I have food in my inventory, can I eat it to regain health?
I'm not going to go that far into
Okay.
the Elder Scrolls and Bethesda.
Gotcha. I thought I
But
had
you can
some...
definitely...
Does it increase his powers for a short amount of time?
You can definitely... You can eat some, and
Okay.
it will be an overtime type of deal. It won't
Okay.
be an instant.
well,
It's not one of those things where you can
yeah.
like stop time and be like, all right, cool.
Right.
Here's 12 cheese wheels.
Right.
Like, I'm good now.
Well, while I'm talking to the traveling merchant, I'd like to see if he wants to buy some circuits or boards or voice analyzers that I might have just acquired randomly.
Randomly.
Yeah.
He looks at him and he goes, wow, these are some old tech things. He's like, you can't find these anywhere.
I'm a collector. I pride myself in collecting rare objects.
He goes, I may not have any use for them on my travels, but I do know somebody who does.
Please do tell.
Randomly from
murder.
He goes, once this shop opens, and he kind of
Okay.
points back to the building behind him. He goes, there's a man there that is looking for all parts robotic.
Perfection. I will go see him. I appreciate it.
He goes, absolutely.
And that'll end my turn. Unless I'm able to move towards the shop.
I mean, you should have 2 more blocks. Yeah, there you
Okay.
go. All right. Silverside. Or, I'm sorry, Rukos.
I'm Silverside.
If I remember correctly, somewhere over here should be the bounty hunters
I think it was
thing.
here.
Is it up there?
Yeah.
Is this a little alley that I can scoot through?
Yeah, you can scoot through that little alley.
I wanna go up to the. I guess it's right there.
Okay.
And just fucking check to see if the door's unlocked, and if it is, I'm just gonna walk in because fuck it.
It actually is unlocked because by this time it's about 10 o'clock.
Okay.
You guys have been kind of going at things for a while now.
Yeah, I want to go in
Okay.
to the bounty hunters.
So as you
Guild
walk
or
in,
whatever.
you notice that there's actually a surprising amount of people in this rather small building. Like, we're talking... The building's maybe half the size of your house.
Okay.
And so there's at least 20 people inside of here. There's a massive board on the right-hand side that has about 5 people gathered around it. That has postings and all that jazz. There's a like a desk, like a sign-in desk towards the back. And there's a couple people sitting at tables enjoying their morning breakfast, coffees, teas, whatever they're craving.
Is there somebody at the desk?
There is a little half elf that is sitting there.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the desk and ask him, what do I need to do to get some work?
He goes, well, are you part of the Bounty Hunters Association?
I'm not.
He goes, well, in order to properly get any jobs from us, you must first register. There is a 25 caps registration fee.
Of course there is. How about 20, and I will give him 10 from my first job?
He goes, well, it's not the first time I've heard this kind of barter. Sure.
Okay.
I'll allow it. He goes, please, sign this form right here, and he produces a sheet for you with a pencil. Because it's all he's got. He goes, fill in all information, where you're from, what allegiance that you swear to. Are you part of the Old Phoenix Brigade? Are you part of the Brotherhood of Blood? Have you ran into the Brotherhood of Steel? Maybe you're somehow connected to the Old World's Enclave.
I respond with, I am actually new to the area and do not align with any group.
And he goes, oh, a freelancer. It's rare to find one of those. He goes, well, just be careful out there. Freelancers are kind of shunned on. But it's not like you can't get work.
Okay, so I sign the paperwork and all of that. And then ask, do I just take a post from the board?
Actually, we assigned your first post.
Okay.
There's been a problem. People have gone missing lately, and we think this is great for an opening, see what you could do type of deal. She slides you a pamphlet, and the pamphlet says, it's pretty much, you're looking for those that are in connection to the disappearing of this set of people. One of them looks like a tiefling, and the other one looks like an elf.
Okay.
She goes, this is all the information we have. Anything else that you might want to go talk to some of the town guards to see if they have more possible information than we have received. This is going to be a bit of a hard quest, but well, you got it. Don't forget, you still owe me 10.
All right, I take the pamphlet and leave, and probably ends my turn.
Okay. Raylan?
I want to make my way over to the cart maker.
Okay.
But how much?
Turn T in for half the reward.
Rude.
I could definitely turn them both in. It's a tiefling and an elf. I could get 3/4 of the reward.
Yeah.
I'm not a full elf.
Yeah, that's why I could only get 3/4.
Okay, how much did you say I could go? 60?
Double your movement speed. So yes, that'd be 60.
think that was it.
Okay.
But
7, 8, 9.
10, so
Yep. That's 12.
that's the end.
All right. Silverside. I'm assuming you proceed inside.
You got it.
No.
All right.
It does not.
You go inside and you actually see a construct. The first thing you do is when you open the door, you see a construct, and he's just sitting there, inanimate, but looks like he's missing parts.
All right. Well, I'm gonna saunter on over to the construct there and kind of take a closer look at what appears to be missing.
As you proceed inside and you get closer to the construct, you hear an old voice coming. He goes, don't get too close, son. He might bite you.
Alrighty. So, creepy old person that just came out of the dust. I am here to trade some items that I may have that you may be interested in.
So he goes, oh, and what might you have?
I display my robe's worth of parts and pieces and ask him if he would be interested in purchase or trading in any of these items, or perhaps selling the construct.
He goes, well, the construct is an old friend of mine,
Oh,
though he may not look it. But it seems that you have the circuit board that he needs. But unfortunately, not the right leg, for the leg is too short. But what I can do is if you're willing to part with all of this. 'Cause you took, what, the circuit, a leg?
I have circuits, boards, and a voice analyzer.
Oh, that's right, you didn't grab a leg. I thought you had grabbed, like, an actual part of him.
Uh-uh.
He goes, the voice analyzer I'll pay good money for I know somebody who could use it. The circuit boards I'll also pay good. And the other part, he goes, well, maybe I could find a use for it. I don't know. I'll still buy it anyways. He looks at it and goes, well, for all of this, I can give you about 200 caps. He's like, that circuit board is worth more to me than anything else.
Well, how about I will take 200 caps for the items, but I want to browse his inventory and pick one item that I can take. And that's the deal.
He goes, that is a very needed circuit board. And I could sell that voice analyzer for a decent chunk. You know what? I'll allow it.
Okay.
Please, look around.
All right. What do I see in his shop?
This gentleman actually has a lot of, like, robotics-based items. You could tell that he's an engineer by trade, and he takes a lot of time to like craft things from any robotic parts that he doesn't need for his friend.
All right, so I'm going to ask him if he has any of this tech that can be used defensively.
He goes, and he sits there and he puts the circuit board down behind the robot and he goes, oh, I have it. And he kind of moves swiftly for his age. And he finds and grabs this little round disc.
Okay.
And he gives it to you. And he goes, now hold on to this. And as soon as you grab it, he pushes a button. And it like throws out a metallic circle.
Okay.
It is a collapsible shield. But it's completely made of metal, so unfortunately it's no use to you as a druid.
Okay.
He's an electronics guy.
Right, makes sense. Yeah. I
Yeah,
get it.
nothing he has is any use to you.
All right. Well,
But
I'll
that
take.
doesn't mean it's not useful to your team.
Okay. Well, I'll take the round disc and my 200 caps and fuck right off.
All right.
I'm gonna run down the alleyway crying.
The traveling merchant's like looks confused. He goes, "But I thought I was being helpful."
And that'll end my turn, because I'm gonna go to the bounty hunter's guild next. So.
Okay. Rukos.
I should have enough to make it back to the Wanderer if he is still there.
He has actually moved. He's actually moved on. Actually, Rylan would be closer to him because he's making his way towards the gate from where he was.
I can still make it. I can make it to that spot right there.
Yeah, sure, you can push for it. As you come proceeding by, you do see a. I'm assuming you were actually serious about the wine, but you see a disheveled Silverside in the alleyway.
Yeah, I just kind of keep going.
It's just like, fuck him.
I'll catch up with him later.
Fair enough.
When I catch up to the Wanderer, I show him the pamphlet and ask if he's come across anything that would be related to either one of the missing people. Since, he is a Wanderer, obviously.
He goes, "Oh, I've heard of this case. Oh, wait, hold on. I've heard of this case. Nice couple. Can't tell what happened to him, but sad times."
Okay. So he hasn't come across anything that might be related to their disappearance.
He's like, "What do you mean by come across? Are you accusing me after we just met?"
No, I'm not accusing him. I just want to know if in his travels he might have seen anyone that matched their pictures that didn't look like they belonged where they should be.
And he goes, "Well, it's the first I've heard of this couple was when I got here. But I don't know, maybe see if you can get to their house from the town guards."
Okay. I will do that. Thank you again, and have fun.
Actually, I want you to roll me insight.
Insight? Okay.
Yeah. You could tell he's nervous that you brought them up.
Okay.
But it's not enough to be... break his fucking...
I pull my baton out and shove it up his ass. No.
Yeah.
Can Raylan see me and or hear?
She could see, but not hear.
Okay.
Well, that's only 20 feet. Yeah, she could hear you.
I just kind of want to give a little bit of a motion that we might not want to let him get past.
So intimidation then.
I mean, not necessarily intimidation, but just might want to stop him as he's moving towards the gates, since that's in her direction.
Fair enough.
I could
So
do
you're
it.
trying to kind of cut him off.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you've made that motion. He's like, all right, well, I'm gonna be going now. just
Yep.
kind of like starts to make that way.
So I intercept him and try to stop him.
Oh, he goes, ma'am, how can I help you?
I don't know. What were you guys talking about?
Hello, White Vulture. Thank you for stopping
What
by.
do you mean? Because I hope you're not trying to block my way or anything.
Does he have anything that I can see?
You could do a perception check.
What's up?
Perception.
Sorry. Zero. No.
Oof.
Ouch.
That's definitely not my choice.
How come everyone else could ask people what they have without rolling?
Because a lot of them were trying to give up information. This one's not.
This one's trying to hide information.
You cannot see anything incriminating. Tyler, however, now that he's got his back to you, if you wish to, you can try to roll and see if you see something yourself.
And what is it? Insight?
No, perception. Vulture, as far as having somebody join right now, we have 2 possibly joining. I only have this set for 5 people at the current.
No!
Holy biscuits! And we have our first nat fucking 20. Or no, this
You
is our
just
second.
basically saw this
Yeah,
guy's soul.
that's the second one.
Yeah.
Stare right through his soul.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and finish this question. I wouldn't mind, but I already have some people coming to join. They'll probably be joining next session, but you're more than welcome to watch and continue to follow along, and maybe if there's a spot open, we might have an NPC come in. Or have you as a guest appearance. If we get big enough, I eventually want to start doing that personally, because I think it's fun to engage with the community.
Mm-hmm.
And I have ideas for NPCs or solo offshoots. So please stick around. We do this every Saturday, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Unless something changes. Anyways.
Unless something changes, like in 2 weeks, we might have to take a slight break because I have a lot to take care of on that weekend. But we also might do a special session throughout the week. So do follow and keep an eye out.
And follow the stuff down below, the social links. If something changes, I'll post.
Yeah. He is SynVengence is luckily letting us play through his channel. I don't have enough internet to stream myself, so
the fact that he even has a camera right now that has a connection is amazing.
Yeah. So we were going through his channel, and I think we could make this more permanent. I think it'd be really nice to.
I'm down.
Maybe have community come in.
Yes. Include me.
Yeah. So now for that nat 20, you actually, when he turns his back to you, you actually see the clothing of the man that is in the tiefling male that is inside the pamphlet. Rukos, and then you also see what seems to like it's kind of got like a weird bulge to it, which you are assuming has the murder weapon and or a piece of the person. But you could definitely tell that this wanderer is the one that has caused these people to go missing, and he is leaving because he knows that the guild is looking for him.
So, Can I move closer and do something?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
I want to move up right behind him and use my Daunting Roar.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. And what does that do?
It makes it to where creatures of your choice within 10 feet that can hear you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw of DC 14 or they're frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Would that also include Raylan?
It says of my choice.
Oh, okay.
So he
And
can
she's
make it
she's like at the end of it.
Gotcha.
yeah.
But I'm aiming specifically for him.
Okay, so I've got to beat 14.
Yeah.
He's shitting himself now.
So now that he's just a little bit afraid, I just kind of put my hand on his shoulder and say that I think we need to have a talk.
He's like, okay. He's like, just don't eat me, big guy.
That might be on the table if you don't give me the right information.
He's already scared of you, so he's just like, okay. What do you want to talk about?
So I show him the pamphlet again and ask him, is he 100% positive he has absolutely no information about these two people?
He looks at it again. He goes, okay, I did it. All right, I was leaving. That's, just take me away.
Okay,
Just
sounds
don't
like a
eat
plan.
me. All I want is not to be eaten.
Okay, I won't eat him. So I guess I just kind of start dragging him on back to the bounty hunters.
Yep.
But do we know what he did?
He on the bounty. He
I won't eat him, but I will eat him. Oh, don't worry. That might be in the plan of how he goes into the thing.
The bounty that is currently on these two missing people.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking for information, and he's actually the one that ended up.
Gotcha,
and he admitted to whatever happened to them.
Yeah.
Check. Okay.
So all right. So come next turn, it'll be you trying to get him back to the bounty hunters guild. Okay. Raylan, you've now helped Rukos with his bounty. What are you gonna do?
Do I get half of the reward?
That's up to Rukos.
I mean, I do have a little bit of payback I gotta give her.
That's true.
I'm gonna finish going over to the cart maker.
Okay.
While he takes the bounty back.
All right. So you make it to the cart maker, and you just see this dwarf just perfectly putting this wheel onto this cart that he's already had mostly finished. And he gets it wedged in there just right, and he taps the pin into place so the wheel sticks, and he goes, "Oh, Christ." Looks back and goes, "Wee lass, how can I help you?"
Can I ask him how much the carts are?
Well, depends. Do you want a custom built one, or do you want one of the ones that I make in a day?
How many people can the cart hold?
Well, for a good rugged one, which will run you about 500 caps, it could hold about 3 people and about 2 months worth of supplies. Or, we'll call it 1,200 pounds.
And how is it drawn?
Well, by horse? But you'll have to have your own horses. I just make the carts that don't supply the whole beast.
Where can we get horses?
Oh, there's a stable on the northern side of town. You can't miss it. It smells like shite.
Does he have any like old carts for sale?
He shakes his head and he goes, "No, every cart that I have is built and sold that day. I don't make any and hold them."
Is he willing to barter at all? Maybe 100 bottle caps and some nice lemonade.
He goes, "Don't insult me, girl, unless you're trying to go for one of my smaller ones."
Gonna get a rent-a-wreck.
Just rent a cart.
The lemon. You're gonna get the lemon of the bunch.
He goes, "The lemonade here in town is good, but it's not worth no 5 or 400 caps."
How about these?
He goes, "But if you have a serious inquiry, you're always welcome to come back."
Okay.
Is that all you got, my dear? Or are you gonna...
Yeah.
Okay. Old sad Silverside.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to go into the Bounty Hunters Guild then and talk to the wee person at the desk.
Okay. You see the same scene before you, but there's less people at the table now. There's definitely less at the bounty board, but there's still that half elf sitting at the desk. So he goes, "Hey, how can I-" Oh, good lord. Tyler, you need like face zoom mechanics that you could just like zoom in, just like. Whoop.
I know, I do. I can actually move the icons, actually.
Oh, really?
I just discovered this. Although it's not letting me move. Oh, there we go.
Well, that's neat.
Boom. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
That means I can work on some stuff and add extra windows to where everyone's a little bit bigger on the stream as well.
Sweet.
Nice.
So
So because I can't look at you. So the half elf's like, "How can I help you?"
I would like to join this fine guild you have here. I've heard that there's coin to be made.
Ah, there's plenty of coin in the bounty hunting business. But
And might I say, you look lovely today.
he goes, "Don't?"
I thought it was a chick.
Yeah.
All right.
Still is like, "Don't."
All right. Fair.
No comment.
Yeah.
Are you a part of the association?
Not yet, but I would like to join. I'm excited about the work we can do together.
She goes, "Perfect." She slides the form to you and goes, "Will you please,
there's always one player who fucks everyone. Yeah, that's true.
It's our druid bard."
Yep.
So anyways, she slides the paper to you and goes, "Please fill out this form as a 25 cat admittance fee."
All right. Pay the coin. Go take a look at the board.
Okay.
See what we got.
She goes, "Well, we normally assign the first, but the only bounty that we had that was ready to go, somebody just came and got. Big Leonin."
What happens if you give me, I will bet 10 caps that he comes in here soon with that bounty?
Are you metagaming?
Is that a thing?
Yes.
No, it's just I'm psychic. I'm in tune with the rats of the town. No. So there's no bounties up on the board right now?
There's plenty of bounties, but none that are. There's a lot of like rank 3s, a
Okay,
couple rank 2s. There's no beginner rank
gotcha. Okay.
that are visible because they've already been plucked.
Alrighty. Well, then I'll just. Is there anything in the guild hall itself that I can claim for being part as a member?
They actually have a
Sorry.
symbol, and it
Alright.
looks like a. I'm gonna have to use an old symbol because I
Lazy?
didn't think about it. No, I actually can't think of an actual good symbol. So I'm
The
using
bumper sticker.
it is
Sweet.
not a bumper sticker. It looks like that. The center one.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that from Naruto?
No.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I will
So, yeah.
take my fancy patch and.
Yeah, it's a patch that you put on, and that is pretty much showing your admittance into the guild.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and walk back down towards this boy and girl here. I think I have enough movement left. Yeah, I can pretty much make it. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go talk to this wee child.
All right. Okay.
I just want to talk to the children, see if they've heard anything or ask what they're doing outside.
You actually can see that they're doing chores.
Chores.
Yeah, on the outside of the house, like they're
Lame.
cleaning up. Yeah, they're
Ask
trying to
if
be
they
good
want
children.
candy.
Damn it! You beat me to it.
It wasn't me. That's the chat.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna ask them. How do they look, appearance-wise? Do they look like they're like dirty or
They're not exactly.
unhealthy?
No, they look actually like a normal child would. Their clothing looks decent. It does have a couple patches in it, from
Okay.
being mended.
They don't look unhealthy though. Okay.
Yeah, but they look fine.
Okay.
They look like they have at least a parent left.
Fantastic. I knock on the door that they're at the house of.
Okay. As you knock, they actually go, "Mister, how can we help?"
I was looking to speak to one of your mother or father, whoever's around. Adult of the home.
Our father is in the market selling fruit, and our mother is helping set up the doctor's office.
Can you point me which direction the doctor's office is?
They go, "Oh, it's near the gate entrance. We have a lot of
Wonderful.
people that like to come in here and be injured, so they made sure that the doctor's office was closed."
They like to be
They
injured.
like to be.
So I
The
gotta go.
children, what do you want?
I gotta go all the way back to the gate to find the goddamn doctor.
I told you at the beginning that's where they were. They just weren't open yet.
Oh, fair enough. All right. Fuck off, Tommy and Susan. I'm out.
Fuck off, Tommy and Susan. Ain't nobody got time for your bullshit.
That's right. And that I'll end my turn there. I've gotten the information I need.
Alright, Rukos.
I'm still taking Dickwad McGee over here back to the guild.
Alright, what path are you taking?
Probably the shortest path. Be right next to Silverside.
Oh, god damn it. Operation Bullet Shield round 2.
I was actually hoping for no combat, but okay. Alright, so you start to make your movements. And for the most part, he doesn't look like he's struggling.
Boop. Boop.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was say I can make a max of 70.
Okay. So how many was that? 4?
Yeah, that's 20.
Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8. So you guys make it about right here. And he doesn't struggle. He's actually still so terrified of you that you will actually eat him
Alrighty.
after that roar. I
Um,
rolled really bad.
Oh, did you?
I did. I rolled terrible. So, yeah. Alright, you make it that far with 0 problems so far.
Okay. That's about all I can do, so.
Alright. Silverside, you watched him walk by with somebody in tow.
Check.
Um,
This motherfucker.
yeah. But, Raylan, it is your turn, my friend.
Oh, yeah. As I walked by Silverside, I just kind of went, "What's up?" and just kind of kept going.
So,
So, bitch. Break yourself.
Since the cart maker is a dwarf, can I just push him down and take a cart?
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. You can attempt to?
Dwarf's gonna whoop your ass.
All right. Just remember, we are not close by, so if you
Not
start
at
getting in a
all.
fight,
So don't do that.
he's a dwarf, not a gnome. No, if he was a gnome, you could just kick him.
Dwarves
No
are
kick the
stout
baby.
little shits.
Kick the baby.
So is this the cart maker's place?
Indeed it is.
What's this place?
That is the extension of the doctor's office.
What's this place?
Just a random house.
Can I loot it?
Oh my god.
Are you sure you're not a rogue? My god.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You're playing like a rogue, trying to steal
Yeah.
everything, and
What am I supposed to be doing?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, like, if that's what you want to do, you could attempt to.
Mm.
But you could go maybe assist Rukos. You can try to find the Arcanist that's in town to get that scroll that you stole.
Okay, where's the
Finish.
arcane?
Well, you haven't asked anyone.
Can I ask the cart guy?
You absolutely can.
How was I supposed to know to look for an arcanist?
I kind of slightly gave you that information.
I think it's funny that I hear a dog barking
And a
from
cat.
you guys, and then I have a cat in the background meowing.
I think our dogs are barking because of the cat.
That's possible.
Okay, so do you know where where I can find the arcanist?
Yes, sure, Lash. It's down by the stables. You go towards the town gate, and it's to the left or to the right of the shopkeep that's got his little cart there.
Hmm.
Nice cart. Built it myself.
So
You
here?
didn't want wheels though. Yeah, it's that house.
I guess I'll start to make my way there.
All right. Also, do you have the ability, just curious, do you have the ability to write magic?
I don't know.
Spell crafting, effectively?
No.
Okay.
Where would it be? My skills?
It would be like a skill or something that you got for being a warlock.
Nothing says spell crafting.
Okay. Because there's some kits and things that you can have that you can actually copy scrolls and make multiple copies of scrolls. That's why I was wondering if you had it. Just yeah. Okay. Anyways.
Come here.
It would be. Can't see it. Nick's face is in the way.
Kitty.
Aw.
Here's my playable character.
Okay, I'm done. Yeah.
Okay.
Or can I keep going?
Let's see, that's 12. Yeah, unless you want to, I don't know, try looting the fucking traveling merchant, you thief.
Okay.
She's like, okay, whatever, I guess. So I know you're new to this, T, but like D&D is a lot of unfortunate, like role-playing scenarios. It's not all combat.
Okay.
So a lot of this is like, what would you do if you're in a new town? You're gonna like shop, see what the points of interest are, stuff like that. Like so far, you're doing fantastic. I want you to know that you're doing a fantastic job of gathering information, looking into things,
Turning people to goop.
turning people into goop.
Accidentally stabbing yourself with a stim pack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so like
no.
you're doing so far, like as far as playing, you're doing a great job.
It's okay. I'm new too.
But it's got a lot to do with like perceiving and building things in your brain so that you can see besides what I can physically show you.
Okay.
No, that's you can't have that.
So like if you got some like that scroll you got, if you could feel, because you're a warlock, you feel like this isn't a complete spell, you would be inclined to see if somebody can make it a complete spell. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like think of things like that whenever you're playing and doing things. So like haggling, you did a fantastic job at haggling, but the guy was shocked and slightly mad that you would even accuse that he had something fake or not complete. You see what I'm saying? So I'm hoping I'm not trying to make this hard on you. I'm trying to get you to be creative in doing your things.
Okay.
But yeah, for your turn, as far as distance goes, that is it.
So then, since I'm here by the merchant, can I see if he has any information to share?
Absolutely. Yes. What would you like to know? Or what would you like to ask him, I should say?
If there's anything I should see in town that he recommends.
He's like, well, not in town, but if you go out the north entrance and hook a right, there's the beautiful petrified forest. Or at least that's what they call it after the nukes fell.
Hmm.
Did you say hooker outside the gate?
Hook a right.
That's what I said. Yeah, hooker
Yeah,
right.
you know.
Hooker right.
Hook a right outside the gate. No. But yeah, he's like, go check out the petrified forest. But as far as in town, maybe the Bounty Hunters Guild. If you're trying to look for work. If you're just traveling through, there's a caravan that comes through once a month, and they go from place to place here in Arizona, or what's left of it.
Okay.
In case nobody caught that, that's where you're at. That's the state
Arizona.
you came out of.
I knew.
The Rona.
No, it's the
Arizona.
Zona.
Right. My Verona.
But he says,
Stop
I've
trying to eat
kind
my
of
pop
watched you
filter.
patrol around. You've already hit the most interesting things.
Good. Does he have anything that I might want to buy?
Well, he does have some more of those stem packs. He has a couple bolts on him. He also has a box that he doesn't really have open yet, or won't open unless somebody asks.
Can I ask him to open the box?
You
What's in
can.
the box?
What's in the fucking box?
So he actually pops open the box, and inside of it there's another box. There's actually a couple daggers. There's some other weapons, but you see what looks to
Or
be the
Brad Pitt.
pistol grip of a firearm.
What of a firearm?
You see the pistol grip of a firearm.
But I don't know what that is because I've never seen a gun before, right?
Right.
So can I just take the whole box?
He goes, if you're trying to buy the box for me, it's going to be about 1,500 caps because of all the stuff that's inside of it.
Ugh.
Ouch.
And yes, guns and D&D. I have the stats drawn up. Shotguns I actually have an interesting mechanic for.
This is my boomstick.
Yeah. Somebody's going to get that achievement.
Can I buy one of the stent packs?
So you're going to buy one of the stem packs off him?
Sure.
Okay, he's like, that's going to be about 30 caps
Okay.
per stem pack. He's like, I've got about 8 of them.
Okay, I'll take one.
Okay. He hands you the one, takes your caps. He goes, anything else I can interest you in?
No, that's good.
He goes, I'm really trying to sell this gun.
I'll
well.
take it.
Huh?
I said I'll take it.
He goes, well, that's why there was a cell in front of it. Unless you
How much
can.
are you selling it for?
He goes, well, I don't have any ammunition for it, so it's kind of useless to me. But if somebody can find said information,
I'll give you 5 bottle caps
try 50.
and a crisp high 5.
And a crisp high five.
You stole my line. You stole it.
Sorry, babe.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
And some lemonade.
Some lemonade.
Yes, and some lemonade.
He goes,
Spit on you because you
Refreshing.
like it.
he's like, I'll take 50 caps for it.
How about 25 and the lemonade? Well, I have some meat.
Oh, you do have some meat. That's right.
That's right. Where'd you get that meat from?
I don't remember.
Same place you stole the line.
He goes, ooh, I will take that meat, and I'll take 25 if you're giving the meat with it.
Okay.
He's like, it's been a while since I've had meat.
Beef.
Okay,
So
but
he-
you said it was just a gun handle, though. It's a full gun?
When he pulls it out, it is an actual 9mm pistol.
Sweet.
It only has one magazine.
No bullets.
You should give him a
could-
soggy high five.
But yeah, there's no bullets in it. Yeah.
Right.
Oh shit! I still owe you chain shirt stats, don't I?
Yeah.
For that magical chain shirt that you got in the beginning. I'm so sorry. I have not been feeling well.
It's okay.
That's what I blame. I will get it to you by the end of the day. I'll send you a private message for that. Yeah, okay. So that is your turn. Odin, please stop. Silverside.
Yo.
Big pupper.
Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
Jesus.
He's our tank.
Yeah.
I know you won't. So what you got for me, sir?
All right. I'm going to. Have we located the doctor's office yet?
Yes.
We know it's by the gate. Okay. I'm going to.
When you went to go check it earlier, it was closed.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna walk towards the doctor's office, and on my way by Rukos,
Mhm.
I'm gonna like just bump him and say, "Sup."
Actually, when you do bump him,
Look what you did.
you kind of push the man a little bit, and he actually starts to run.
Look what you did.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast my circle where I can turn into the animal.
Oh God.
Oh.
I'm
Oh,
about to ruin his fucking day.
Okay.
So I turn in because I can do it for an hour, I think it is. So I turn into the dog thing that we saw in the woods, and I try to bite him to slow him down.
So he gets about 10 feet away by the time you've shifted and you have chased him down. And when you latch onto him, he kind of trips at the same time, causing you both to roll, and all you hear is him just saying, "Don't eat me, don't eat me, don't eat me, I'm sorry, I won't run, I promise." Thinking that Rukos has come after him.
Excellent. I'm just going to stand there until Rukos comes and reclaims this thing. Just growl at this motherfucker.
Word? All right.
I might pee on him just for good measure.
I was going to say, he's done pissed himself, so...
Yeah, but I know, but I haven't peed on him yet.
Yeah,
it's like, of it, so.
Do it. Chat says do it.
Yep, I'm doing it.
All right.
It's already happened.
The Wanderer has now been pissed on.
Okay.
After he's pissed on himself.
Great. And I'll end my turn there. I'm
All
pretty
right.
happy with that.
All right. Rukos, you've now just watched your friend turn into a rabid... I'll give him a soggy high five. You've seen him turn into a very nasty looking dog, chase your bounty down, catch him, and then piss on him.
I'm going to attempt to avoid the piss and walk back up to him and just be like, "Oh yeah, that's my friend. You shouldn't have ran."
As he walks by, I just let out a... just to say hello, because I don't know if I can speak when I'm in this other form.
I don't think you can.
Okay, so
wild shift.
that's just an acknowledgement.
Yeah. I'll just pat him on the head.
There we go.
And then I should have... Yeah, I have enough moves to get to the rest of the way too.
You sure do.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to the Bounty Hunters Guild and kick the door open and yeet this motherfucker to the counter.
Yeet.
All right, strength check.
A saving throw or just strength?
Just strength.
Okay, so...
Survey says...
Hold on, what do I do for that one again? Because if I click strength, it just does the saving throw. I can't click... Oh, I can click it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh!
No. So you go to throw him, but because he's covered in urine, you kind of weakly shove him.
Still works.
Falls to the ground, and they go, "Why did you bring the Wanderer here? He's been in town a few weeks, but..."
So I inform them that he confessed to being the one that has caused the people to disappear.
And the half-elf sits there and he looks down at the Wanderer and goes, "He confessed, but where's the proof?"
The proof is on his body.
The half-elf comes around. Now, it looks frail, this half-elf, but surprisingly enough, just grabs the Wanderer by his pack and just yoinks him to his feet with little to no effort.
See, aren't you glad I told you not to hit on that little thing?
Yeah. And she sits there and she opens his pack, and sure enough, she finds the shirt of the tiefling, and there's an arm inside of it.
Ooh. Hors d'oeuvre.
She goes, "What did you do to them?" And he looks from you to the half-elf, knowing that he's just covered in piss, and there's nothing left for him now. He goes, "I ate them. They were delicious."
Hello, Clarice.
He goes, I took the arm because that was going to be my meal for the ride.
Excellent.
The entire Christopher Walken's demeanor has dropped. And he now seems a bit more sinister, if not still scared. And he goes, and I would have gotten away if it wasn't for the fact that this... He just shudders when he looks up at Rukos. This monster and his pet.
You meddling kids.
I guess, but I've confessed to my crime. There he goes, oh, don't worry. The guards will handle you well. She goes, and so she, like, again, with an... You have no idea where this strength is coming from, but she just pretty much, like, chucks this dude right into a cell that's right near the front door. And then shuts the door behind him. And then she walks over and goes, oh, well, you did great. Way faster than I thought you were going to. And she hands you a box. She goes, here's your reward. You're free to choose any rank 1 bounties that are available to you. She looks over the board and goes, not that there's any left. But, who knows? As a freelancer, you might be able to find somebody that needs your assistance that will come to the guild. They'll probably pay more, too.
And what is in the box?
Are you going to open it?
Yeah, of course I'm going to open it.
Okay. When you open it, there's about 300 caps
Got
and
it.
a nice inlaid dagger.
Okay. Well, I take 10 caps and put it on the counter and tell the half elf as promised. And I actually want to ask if I can see if the Wonder had anything that was not needed for proof that I could take with me.
She goes, nope, everything on the persons must stay with him until he is executed or let free. Here in Holbrook, we believe in death or innocence.
Can I arrange one of those options?
She goes, unfortunately, you're not a judge, jury, or executioner. The paladin in town might be able to.
Did you say the paladin in town?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and ask where that guy is.
He stays near the guards barracks.
Okay, where's the guards barracks?
That's
That
the
one?
house that
Okay.
the paladin's in. That's the guards barracks.
Okay. Well, I say I'll see you guys later, I guess.
Toodles.
And leave.
She just kind of like waves at you very sweetly.
So,
Alright.
yeah, I guess that ends my turn there.
Alright, we're gonna do one last round, and then I'm gonna get to the point where I'm possibly going to introduce 2 new characters, and then I'm gonna end it.
Okay.
That's good because I got exactly 40 minutes before I need to be out the door.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of why I was like, alright, I'm gonna do one more round,
Mm-hmm.
and then because Silverside's going to that spot,
Okay.
so it's making sense now. So I was trying to avoid you going to the doctor's
Hold on,
so
let's see.
early because that was gonna be my end piece.
Okay.
So sorry for dragging you guys through this for the last hour and a half.
You're
I
good.
know it hasn't been the most endearing, but this is what happens sometimes when you don't feel well and you're trying to make up stuff.
So I'm gonna
Um,
go over to the
This guy, the Arcanist?
yeah, where the horses are.
Okay.
Okay, and then are there people there for me to talk to, or is it just horses?
No, so inside there's actually an Arcanist.
Oh, the
I-
Arcanist,
Let's
yeah.
see, because that'd be.
Yeah, the Arcanist is here. The stables are like this area.
I'm gonna be about right
where
there.
like the slop and shit is.
So I want to talk to the Arcanist and see if he can
People,
help me
horses,
finish
horse
the
people,
spell.
people, horses.
I'm sorry, T. What was that last bit?
I want to talk to the Arcanist and see if he can help me finish the spell.
Oh, so when you walk in, there's a there's a tiefling, actually, that is inside that shop. And when you go and you ask about the scroll, she goes, "Well, yes. May I please see it?" And she holds her hand out to you. And I'm assuming you hand it to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. So she takes the scroll, she opens it up, she starts reading it over, and she goes, "Oh, that's where the mistake is. That's why it kind of fizzles out at the end." She goes, "Hold, please." She grabs a scroll, another like blank sheet. She grabs an actual pen, not a quill, and she starts copying it word for word until she gets to the end. And she changes the last like 2 words at the end. I'm not gonna. Don't look at me. I'm not gonna come up with an invisibility spell off the top of my head. Yeah.
Hocus pocus, fuck off.
Yeah. So she's later, nerd. No. So she
My immersion is
so
ruined.
she finishes the incantation. She goes, "I can make copies of this for about 15 caps apiece. The correction I will do for free because that illusionist, he always gets the bad spells. It's like he doesn't even know how to read his own stuff."
Can I check the spell to see if I think it's right before I pay?
Absolutely. She actually hands it back to you for you to look over.
Why would I pay her for anything?
No. She did the fixing for free.
Oh, she gave me the bad one back.
Saying if you want more copies, you'd have to pay for more copies because she has to write them.
Oh, buddy.
But when you go to read over it, you can actually feel as if you read it out loud. The spell would activate instantaneously.
Okay, great.
So
I say thank you, and then I leave.
Okay.
I want to go over to the horses.
Okay. So you go next door. And you see a nice aura character. That's this guy right here, by the way. That's what they look like. But he's dressed in basic gear, actually. I think I might have a picture for you to...
What?
Oh, look at that. That's perfect for that. There he is. Boop. Look at that. Quick, people. So you show up and the boys, shoveling some hay in for the horses, for them to eat. He goes, "How can I help you, miss?"
Hi, how can I obtain one of these horses?
Kind of looks back and he goes, "Well, I've got 2 for sale before my next batch come in. They're not the best, but they'll do some basic stuff.
How much are they?
We'll call it 80 caps a piece."
Like
How
these
about
two
we
are just
do 100 caps? No, I don't have that much. Hold on.
undersold to his contribution. Sorry, I only want advanced horses.
Need to do my math.
Right? She is. We're like bringing in cannibals and shit, and she's getting us to where we don't have to walk all the time.
Okay, so how about 80 bottle caps for both horses if I can make one of them do a trick?
Oh god.
Oh, I like this. So the guy sits there and he looks at both of the horses and he goes, I've got to see this. You know what? If you can get one of these sodden horses to do anything but shit or piss themselves,
Okay. That's what you want to do.
I'll consider it.
Okay. So I have
Jeez.
animal handling as a skill.
Yeah.
And then it's +4 for wisdom, right?
It's whatever your animal handling is. So if it comes out to be, let's see, what's your animal handling? You have 4.
Mhm.
So yeah, it would just be 4.
Do I get to do it twice because there's 2 horses?
I'll allow you to do it again on another horse. I just looked at that first one. I was like,
But that adds, she has a modifier, right? So
Yeah,
she
that-
got to add
that's-
2 to
That's
that.
with the
Oh, it
modifier.
is. Okay. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
She's not trained in it. She just has
Gotcha.
the skill. So you attempt to get these horses to do a trick, and they just kind of blankly stare at you. And he's like, you know what? This is the most fun I've seen somebody try to do something. I'll let you get one more attempt, but you only get 1 horse.
Okay. For 40 bottle caps.
Yes.
Sad
So-
day.
The horses just kind of stare at you. And he goes, oh, well,
Right? F for sure.
There's a
well, you couldn't get them to do a trick, so it's 80 caps apiece.
Okay, how about 70 and some lemonade?
got the haggler of the group.
He's
Mhm.
so hard. He's so thirsty.
I love that she's just like, here's this fucking lemonade. I don't want it. He goes, I'll give you 1 horse for 70 and some lemonade.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. So he gives you the reins to one of the horses. Odin, enough! Don't turn your back on me.
How dare you?
He did. As soon as he sat down, he turned his back on me. Then he's whining some more. Anyways, so you now have a horse.
Sweet.
Well, you still got, what, 3 blocks you can move if you want to? Or you could just chill out here and do whatever.
I'll move back out.
Alright. Silverside,
Yo.
to the doctor?
Yeah. Now, have I? It's been, I'm assuming, more than an hour, so I'm back into human form.
You could still come out of wild shape without having spent the whole hour.
Okay. Then I will obviously do that. Is that a separate action, though?
It's it's just like going into wild shape.
Okay.
So
All right. Well, yeah, I'll waddle my way down to the doctor then,
okay,
which is, we establish he's here.
this is
Okay, so I've got plenty of moves to get to El Doctor.
El Doctor. So you knock on the door, and you hear a human say, "Come in."
Okay, I walk in.
All right. So you proceed in. You see a nice doctor's office. Couple beds, all screened off properly. And you just see one. Hold on.
Holding.
Don't read that, Tyler.
Don't read what?
Like, don't read it out loud. What I just wrote.
What you just wrote where?
on fucking Twitch.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so you enter into the office. You see a man of average height. Balding, but with a fantastic beard. But not too far out there that would possibly infect a patient if a hair get down there.
Like 6 feet distance? Is that what we're talking about?
No, I'm talking about like my beard is too long. Tyler's is
Gotcha.
right.
It's well kempt.
Yeah, it's a sir. And now you die. No kidding.
And poof, and he's gone again.
You thought that disappearing act was fake?
I was gonna say
All right.
this is just like an inch. That's all that is.
Yeah. I'm working on my quarantine wizard beard. That's what I've been doing. Anyways, but so he's standing there and he's very well dressed,
Okay.
but he's not wearing what you would assume a doctor would wear, like robes, or not robes, but like a gown and shit like that, like the lab coat. He's standing in a nice long sleeve t-shirt, button down,
Okay.
a nice vest to go over top of it that doesn't contradict the shirt underneath, and some black slacks.
Working on your quarantine wizard beard.
And he greets you.
Does he have? I asked him if he's got any medicinal supplies for sale.
He states that he doesn't sell the herbs and stuff because he needs to use those on his patients.
Okay. Tell him I have a. Go ahead.
Medicinal
So,
supplies.
If you need to buy supplies, he says to go either see the traveling merchant
Mhm.
or see the shopkeep and ask him if he has any herbs on him.
Okay.
Because
Well,
the stem packs I have and the medicinal herbs and medicines that I have are only for patients.
okay. I have an injury, so I could just so happen to be a patient, and I was just wondering how much it would cost to patch me up for. Hang on, let me see how many things I have here. 2 points of damage. 2 points of damage. Yep.
Nick, you're killing me.
Oh man.
You were literally killing me. I don't know where you get all this shit.
Oh, you have no idea what I have in this room.
I don't, and it's amazing. But the doctor looks at you, and he's like, "Well, it looks like you still have some cuts that you need to let heal."
Mend me.
He points you to a chair, and as you sit down, he wraps your arm in some bandage, applying a salve over the wounds.
Okay.
to make
What do
sure
I owe
that
him?
He goes, "I'm a doctor. I don't need much money. And for something as minor as this, don't worry about it."
I feel that he should be compensated, so I just leave 5 caps on the table for him to help the next guy.
Nice.
And I'll run in and steal him.
You son
Oh
of a
my
bitch.
God.
She's like, "Ha ha!" Just a blur comes in. She's like, "Yoink."
Her spidey senses are tingling.
Mm-hmm.
There's free money laying around. Must go get it.
My precious.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
so,
cool.
you leave 5 for him, and he nods to you in appreciation.
Okay. I'll just walk back outside and I'm good.
Rukos, you are last.
Can I talk to 2 people in one move or no?
Yes.
Okay. Because I have just enough to be able to make it. Because you said that's where the paladin was.
Yes, this house is the paladin's house.
Yeah, I have just enough to make it inside. But since I'm going to pass by the traveling merchant, I want to see if he has any more healing items to sell.
Okay. He does indeed still have a couple stem packs left. He also has some medics. And he has a couple blood packs.
Okay. I'm going to ask him what Medex is.
He goes, think of it like what the old world would call Tylenol. Except for better. Like, if you take this before a battle, you'll actually feel not as much damage.
Okay.
If you were to be hit by something.
And how much are those in the stim packs?
Well, if you want all of my stim packs and what medex I have, it's going to be... Oh god, it was 30... 180... 220 for the medex and all of my stim packs.
And how much for 2 stim packs and 1 Medex?
70.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Way down to 20. Before I fucking forget about this stuff, I need to put it in here.
For anyone that is curious, those of you that have stem packs, which should be everybody now, they heal 75% of your health.
Okay.
Like, these are powerful items.
Okay. I got that stuff in. So for the remainder of my things, I want to come over to the Paladin's place and knock on the door.
Okay, hold on. I got this. 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 Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Where is she? Boom. Boop. Okay, so you knock on the door and you hear a woman say, "Enter."
Okay. So I'm going to go on in.
And upon entering, you see a very well-figured woman. Blonde hair. You can see points of elven ears poking out. Bless you.
The Rona.
She's got the Rona. She has the city symbol on her
I'm okay, thank you.
left shoulder, and it's the sun with the radiation symbol in the center of it.
Mm-hmm.
She's writing something. She doesn't even look up. She goes, "What do you want?"
Okay. I bring to her attention that I brought in the cannibal of the 2 missing people and ask for her to do a ruling.
She's like, you literally, like, as soon as you say cannibal, she stops writing. She looks up. She goes, "What cannibal?"
So I tell her that the wonder that has been in town is in fact the person that killed and ate the 2 missing people. So I show her the pamphlet that I had, and that he is currently being held in the Bounty Hunters Guild waiting a judge. And I was told that she could be said judge.
She's like, you see her, like, put the pen down and kind of, like, slide it your way. She looks back up at you and she goes, "Did you know today was going to be my lucky day?"
I had a
Because
feeling.
I've been itching to be done with this paperwork and to be done with this case. How is it that somebody that's not even a citizen comes in here and does what my guard can't do, or my guards can't do, in 3 days? And like the guard that was sitting by the doors just like kind of like has his head down. He's like, okay. And so she just kind of sighs. She stands up from the table. She grabs this giant monstrosity of a blade. It is. You've seen the picture of my Buster Sword, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Think of it. It's that big, but a little bit more slender.
Okay. So it's gonna look
Um,
more like a big ass broadsword,
Yeah. So
like an executioner's blade.
it's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So she hoists it up onto her shoulder and just marches past you. And she starts making her merry way. You actually see a spring in her step as she makes her way towards the guild.
Well, okay then. I don't have any more moves, but I need to go over there.
Yeah. Oh no. I did not put her on screen.
And she starts singing Making My Way Downtown.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end it here.
Okay.
Starting next week, we will have a new player. He was actually the doctor. That's why I kind of want to talk to him. And we might have one other. So, but I've still got to see what that's going on about. I got to talk to Ben some more about it.
Yeah.
But starting next week, we will actually have a combat scene for you guys to go into.
Woo.
If you decide to go down that path, or you guys can ride on to wherever you see fit. Since T has acquired you guys a nice
Bag
nice
of
horse,
bones.
and possibly, since you guys owe her money, or at least
I'll say
Tyler,
I owe her
Rico does.
25.
So you guys might be able to acquire a secondary horse and maybe a cart with a net, since you guys might have enough money together to go wherever.
Perfect.
So yeah, thank you for again sitting through another D&D session. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is official end of episode 2 of the War of the Mad King.